Okay, let's talk a little bit about how to build your portfolio in case you've never done portfolio building using, I guess, sharing GeoGebra files via links. So once you have something built in GeoGebra, then there's lots of different options for sharing. Um, so let's say we got to this spot where we kind of like what we have. I don't know. At this point, we're ready to share it. So one thing you might keep in mind before you share is to try to make the image itself fit on sort of a smaller area than the full screen. And the reason is that when you upload and share it, it'll be viewed in a browser, and when you view in a browser, you have sort of the browser itself taking up some of the area of the screen. So you want to make it kind of smallish, like 2/3 of the page or something like that. Before you get ready to upload. So one of the things you might do is save. So I'm just gonna save this thing to my desktop just to make sure I don't lose it. This is portfolio problem. What was this? It was 1D4. 1D4, I guess. I'll leave it like that. I got it saved. That way, if something happens when I'm trying to upload it, there won't be any problem. So as you can imagine, it's under File. We're going to go ahead and do Export, and we're going to export it as a web page. So I hit that. It asks you what you want me to title it. I'm going to call it the same thing as the portfolio, or maybe I'll just call it Problem 1D4. You can put text above and below the construction if you want. If you want to put instructions above and below. And then all you do is hit upload. Now at this point, you're going to watch it fire up a GeoGebra sign-in. You're going to have to create an account here if you don't have one. I already have an account that's just linked to my Google account. So I'll just go ahead and use the link here to Google for me because I know that that's going to get me in. So once I'm in under my account, what it'll do is give you kind of a preview of what the page looks like. So that's what it looks like. And you can, at this point, basically you're just deciding whether or not you want to go ahead and save and close. You can share it with a link, or you can also make it public or private. So that's what I usually do, is share it with a link. I don't know that you can actually make it public, but you have to do that to set the visibility to public. You have to close the screen and publish, and it just has higher visibility than the original. Private's not a valid option if the resource is used in public activities or books. But so anyway, a little bit of disclaimer down below. Um, all right, so I don't think I need it. You can put tags if you want it to be searchable. I'll go ahead and hit save and close. Okay, so when it saves and closes, it sort of looks like YouTube. This is your picture from your account. So you can go to your account, and in your account you'll see below your picture all of the different uploaded, I guess, GeoGebra files that you've sought to share. And you can see here's problem 1D4. This is also where you can make this thing publish, if you want to publish it to make it more widely available. So I'll go ahead and just check it just to make sure it's doing what I think it should do. So here it is. You can view it full screen by hitting that. And it sure looks like it did when I made it on the desktop version. So it turns out that if I set this to be perpendicular, let's say, it's interesting. Oh, I see. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I guess what you have to do is make this a multiple of 4 in order for that to work out. No, it doesn't work out that way. I'm sitting here trying to decide how can I make an example which is perpendicular. So it does seem like it's working just fine. I think it's good to go. So I'll go ahead and get out of full screen mode, and I'll go ahead and just copy. So I'm hitting Control C, or if you kind of copy it. Um, then what I'd probably do is I would go ahead and go to Google Docs and my Google Drive and start a new drive file and call it my, I don't know, my M439 GeoGebra portfolio. Um, so I probably type in problem, what was it, 1D4, put in the problem statement. 1D4 was prove that a parallelogram having perpendicular diagonals is a rhombus. Okay, so that would be the statement. Maybe I would do something like this. And then I would do GeoGebra link. And that would be the first element of my, I guess, portfolio. And of course GeoGebra auto saves, so at this point I'd be fine. And this would be allow me to share this page, and then this page would link then to any of the GeoGebra files that are included in the portfolio. I guess one last thing I should do is just check to make sure it's working, so I'll hit this and just make sure it's redirecting to the right page. And yeah, it looks like it's working just fine, and I have the first portfolio I guess construction done. Okay, I hope that gives you a good idea of what I'm expecting, and let me know if you have questions.